is lifting? The interviewer will ask you what is lifting. So the answer is the lifting and shifting of material or objects from one place to another place is called lifting. The interviewer will then ask that what are the types of lifting? So your answer will be there are two types of lifting. The first one is called manual lifting and the second one is called mechanical lifting. So the interviewer next question will be what is manual lifting? When the humans or the workers lift and shift the load by using their hands manually is called manual lifting. When the workers lift and shift objects or material using their hands manually is called manual lifting. So, what are the hazards of manual lifting? The hazards in the manual lifting is the injury of the spinal cord. The injury or the musculoskeletal injury, which we call the spinal cord injury, the injury of the spinal cord or the injury of the backbone. It is the main hazard in the manual lifting. Okay, the next question, how much weight is allowed for a worker? So your answer should be there are 25 kg of 25 to 50 kg of weight is allowed to handle manually. It is called manual handling also. The manual lifting is also called manual handling. And what are the hazard in the musculoskeletal or the spinal cord injury? Because of the repetition of task. The repetition of task and the improper posture. The improper posture and the repetition of task causes the spinal cord injury, which is the hazard in the manual handling or the manual lifting. So, the interviewer will then ask that what is the second type of lifting. So, the second type of lifting is mechanical lifting. What is mechanical lifting? The lifting which involves machinery or crane is called mechanical lifting. The lifting which involves machinery or crane. Crane is also a machinery. Is called mechanical lifting. Okay. So what is mechanical lifting? We have to answer that. What is now? The answer is what is mechanical lifting? Using crane or machinery to lift and shift of heavy object or material from one point to another point is called mechanical lifting or crane lifting. Okay. The next question will be what is crane? Crane is a mechanical device which is used to lift and shift heavy objects from one point to another point. It's called crane. Okay. What are the types of, how many types of crane? There are 5 types of crane. The first one is called mobile crane. The second one is called tower crane. The third one is called crawler crane. The fourth one is called rough terrain crane. Overhead crane. The fifth one is called floating crane. There are 5 types of the crane, basically. Okay. Now, what is the next question is the interviewer may ask you that the next question will be what are the types of lifting? How many types of lifting? There are 5 types of lifting. The first one is called low lifting. What is low lifting? The lifting in which we lift up to 10 ton of weight is called low lifting. And it requires rigor level 1, which rigor level 1, level 3. It requires rigor level 3 with valid TV card. Okay. So the second one is called medium lifting. The lifting which involves 20 kg to 40 kg weight is called medium lifting. Now, what is the third one? Heavy lifting. The heavy lifting is the weight above 40 ton is called heavy lifting. What is the fourth type of lifting? Tandem lifting. When two or more cranes are involved to lift a weight and shift it to another point, it's called tandem lifting. Okay, now the final is the blind lifting. The blind lifting is when the operator is unable to see the load and he lift and shift the objects or material through the rigger signal. It's called blind lifting. The operator is unable to see the load and he lift and shift the object or material using the rigger signal. It's called blind lifting. Now there is the final thing, what is critical lifting? What is critical lifting? The weight which exceeds the safe working load of the rated capacity of the crane is called critical lifting. Let confusion takishta. Kura the crane jikam rated capacity da aga 100 ton da. Au the agi safe working limit sumra de 80% है तो the 80% the सेवा की देखते सोई critical lifting. So we will define that the lifting of objects or material which exceed the safe working load or limit exceeds the safe working load or limit of the rated capacity of the crane is called critical lifting. What are the other type of the blind lifting is called critical lifting. The blind lifting is called critical lifting. The tandem lifting is called critical lifting. The lifting above the power lines is called critical lifting. The lifting above bridges is called critical lifting. The lifting above the water, in the water or above the water is called critical lifting. The lifting above the railway lines is called critical lifting. So there are many types of critical lifting, and who is required for the critical lifting? Rigger level 1 with valid TV card and experience is called is required for the critical lifting. So the nani class na chodo.